10 over cricket, 3 overs of power play always. And going to be the first runs, helped away into the leg side. We'll start today with a 4. It's 9 of the 10 overs. Otherwise you get into trouble, and that's the off-stump kissed. Maybe a little bit casual from Osama Mahmood, a swing across the line. No real celebrations from Kanik Shah. This goes into the sky. Could be a catching opportunity. Mid-off runs around and holds on. What a start for the Lions.
Really good start.
I think it's Osama Mushwani who's taken the catch. Made it look very easy. And in these conditions, we saw some excellent catches and some drops in the rain yesterday. Not easy. PCC have lost too early.
Yeah,
okay, that's all right.
I do get around.
This one sliced away over the offside. Going to be a boundary and boundary 4. They're fielding with 10, and that's gone all the way. The first Maximo of the day. Please call that one in, Vin.
Maximo off and racing.
He goes down towards long on and just over his head. Parried really over the bar by Kanik Shah, the captain. He might have been able to stop the 6. It couldn't have been out, remember, but instead it burst through his hands and runs away.
Yeah, with tape, and this one, we might need the tape measure because that's going all the way. Maximo!
This has gone a long way into the air and a long way over the rope too. Nicely judged, it plugs right on the green.
Free hit.
Good strike. Not quite all the way for 6, but 1 bounce forward to close out.
You know, we got plenty of them. So tell us your favourites. Anyway,
this could be a chance here. Vinny goes miles up and taken comfortably, safely by the keeper. The Lions, they've caught and fielded well thus far. Safraz Ahmed, he holds on. He's got that little hoodie on, doesn't he? And somehow the PCC getting themselves into trouble. As this one smoked down the ground. Going to be a Maximo. Gets enough of it to extend the arms of the umpire.
I think I know the answer.
Big hit. It's going to go all the way. Another Maximo over the rope.
Yeah, Mahmood goes large. The Scottish chaps. Oh, this is absolute bone from Mahmood as he bangs it out of the ground. Maximo.
Oh, he's going to repeat the dose. Bang, bang. Nearly double bankers with the bounce. It is a double banker.
To this ball, which is going to be bowled. And again, bit of a lack of pace there. Mahmood's going to have to go. And he's got Shah staring at him looking like a statue. It's one captain getting another, 87 for 5. Oh, well, this hit. This should be gone as well. He will be gone. So 2 in a row, and Baljinder goes first ball. Shah's on a hat-trick, and Power falling away, 87 for 6.
Well, the captain is dragging them back into the game. That's what you want your leader to do. Come on. Here's the hat-trick ball. Helped into the leg side. It's not going to be the hat-trick. In fact, it'll be a boundary and run away for 4. This one's heaved high, handsome, 6 more, and the 100's up.
6 carreras, and they haven't really run out of batting, have they? They've been microphone or something.
Not quite. This is helped away. Gonna be 6. Muscled over the rope. That ugly 120 is not just on the cards. They might go past it, Finn.
Maybe there's no such thing as an ugly 120 because it'll give him something to bowl at.
To me, as that's massive. Oh yes, right into the slot and all the way. It's another banker. We've had 3 of them. This one needed to run to get there. Ahmed playing a gem of a knock.
Well, maybe this ugly 120 is turning into a beautiful swan.
It's going to be 1-3-0. It has quite beautifully evolved this innings. At many points it looked like 105, maybe 110, but they get all the way up to 1-3-0 with a flying finish driven by another Maximo.
Yeah, what a shot and what a finish. Bang, bang. Because your pound stuck in the coffee machine. Anyway,
away for 4. Just helped around the corner. There was a fine leg in place in the circle. That's a big hit into the leg side. He's got enough of it, I think. Yep, just about all the way for 6. feels like that slightly larger boundary at that side. You're going to tell me it's the same. Maybe my eyes deceive me, but he gets enough to get 6.
Yeah, it looks bigger to us because we're slightly on that side of the ground. 60-metre hit.
He does go straight down the ground. 1 bounce, runs away for 4. Really good start. It's a good stat, that, Vinny, because give you a sense as to what's needed. This is going to be a chance down at deep third and taken. It's Falazaman Rashek who takes the catch, and isn't he pumped up about it?
Yeah, Fazal's caught well in this series. It's not the first time he's been under the high ball, and he's normally done the job. So, do lose a wicket early. 15 for 1. Don't know the feeling.
This is hit over the head of mid-on. It squirts away across the surface. Still some moisture around. The good news though, Vinny, well, the greatest gap of all time potentially in ECN history, as this is going to be a boundary. It
kind of occurred to us about 5 minutes later.
Slapped down the ground. Maximo, much needed 1. The required run rate had just got up to 16.5 per over. And the 6s continue to rain here in St. Gallen.
Yeah, it just gives him a little bit of length to get under, doesn't he?
In recent times, oh yes, rocks back the off stump. Prakash is gone. Rahimi with the second ball of his second over, the hairband in tow, strikes. Big moment in the match.
Yeah, and maybe that'll work out better for the Lions on this chase. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. It wasn't happening for Prakash really, but Aminullah Rahimi, looks like when he holds back a little bit, just cuts back, hits the top of off.
This one is clubbed down the ground. Good power, and not quite 6. Going to be 4. Just 1 bounce. The long off is very wide. That would have gone to a conventional long off, but instead it's 4 to the total. Repeats the dose this time. It's going to go all the way. It's a Maximo. Well fielded too. Out by one of the crew in the deep, and Subramani maybe just showing there's still life in this chase.
That's Shub, who has come straight from the Portugal Night Series.
This goes a long way up. It's going to be another chance, but long off this time. Who shows how it's done. Abdullah Rana takes the simplest of catches, and the Lions, they're tailing away. They're in awful trouble here. PCC looking for a 3rd win.
Changes as good as a holiday. It's the same batter because they didn't run on that drop catch. So this over's gone 4-6 dot wicket.
This one's finally made contact with, but it goes nowhere. And the bowler is going to take the simplest of caught and bowl chances. Osama Mahmood gets good reward for what's been an excellent over. And for his namesake, Osama Mushwani, he just couldn't get anything going at all. He's dismissed for just 1. And the Lions,
this has just worked away. They'll get a single, maybe a second. Not going to do it, but a good throw might have him in trouble. In fact, the directive was going to see him marching back towards the pavilion.
There's no sign of Senthil Lakshmanan yet. Direct it would have been gone for all money. Love the commitment with the dive.
There's that requirement from our side. This is hit straight, and the fielder is not going to get there. Maximo Shah, he's basically seen it all, but right now he's seeing his team a long way behind, but he does get that one pretty well. Need to be ticked off if we can host one.
This goes a long way up into the sky. In comes Osama Mahmood, puts it down. Well, maybe just the only thing that the PCC would like to tidy up from today's poor performance. That's 2 drops, Vinny, both of them on the easyometer, if you will. Very much catchable. This was, what, a 3 out of 10 difficulty? Should have been taken.
No, we won't have a series there this year.
Where would you be looking at potentially in France as we see Ricky Rashek get the celebration? That's the Jatinder Singh thigh slap coming out, definite.
That's when you see a fair bit of the Punjabi celebration. So yeah, wanting to get everywhere, can't be everywhere at the moment, as this might be a bye if they're watching. They're too busy asking for the wide. As Kankula swings and misses, and Razak just asking, is that the end of the game?
Well,
just for argument's sake, we'll have a look.
Slightly surreal end, surely could have been given as a wide, but I think the umpire said enough's enough.
Bit chilly out there, so we're going to get back in. So the final score here,
47 runs.